An astounding discovery has rocked the world of archaeology, an unbreakable alien ring found within a 200-million-year-old geode. This remarkable artifact could rewrite history as we know it. What secrets lie within this mysterious ring? Could it be evidence of ancient advanced civilizations or extraterrestrial life? Join us as we unravel the story behind this extraordinary find and its potential to change our understanding of the past forever. In 2022, an unprecedented archaeological find was made in the remote regions of the Gobi Desert in Mongolia. This barren landscape, known for its harsh climate and ancient secrets buried beneath its sands, became the site of a discovery that could change our understanding of history forever. During an expedition led by Dr. Ming, a renowned archaeologist specializing in ancient civilizations, the team uncovered a geode with characteristics unlike any they had seen before. The geode was discovered in an area known for its geological significance, a place where tectonic activity millions of years ago resulted in a diverse array of mineral formations. The team was initially drawn to this location due to reports of unusual rock formations that suggested the presence of rare minerals. However, what they found exceeded all expectations. The geode itself was massive, measuring approximately 1.5 meters in diameter and weighing close to 500 kilograms. Its exterior was rough and jagged, covered in a layer of hardened sediment that hinted at its immense age. The outer layer was composed of quartz, a common mineral, but what lay inside was far from ordinary. Upon breaking open the geode, the team was astonished to find an object that defied explanation, a perfectly intact ring made of an unknown metal embedded within the crystalline structure. The ring, approximately 10 centimeters in diameter, was immediately striking due to its flawless construction and unusual material. It appeared to be made of a metallic substance that was both incredibly light and exceptionally strong. Initial observations suggested that the metal had properties unlike any known to modern science. The surface of the ring was smooth and reflective, with an almost mirror-like quality that seemed to absorb and reflect light in unusual ways. Detailed examination of the geode structure revealed that it had formed over 200 million years ago during the late Triassic period. This was a time when the supercontinent Pangaea was beginning to break apart, leading to significant geological and climatic changes. The presence of the ring within such an ancient geode raised immediate questions about its origin and purpose. How could a man-made object, seemingly designed with advanced technology, end up encased in rock that predated the rise of human civilization by millions of years? The location of the discovery added another layer of intrigue. The Gobi Desert, while rich in history, is not typically associated with such ancient geological formations. The presence of the geode in this region suggested that it may have been transported or displaced by tectonic activity over millions of years. This hypothesis was supported by the complex stratigraphy of the area, which indicated significant movement and upheaval over geological timescales. Further analysis of the geode's composition revealed fascinating minerals that provided additional context for the formation of this unique artifact. The quartz exterior was interlaced with veins of calcite and fluorite, suggesting that the geode had formed in a hydrothermal environment. This type of setting is known for producing exceptionally well-preserved mineral formations, but the inclusion of a metallic ring was unprecedented. The discovery team, composed of experts in geology, archaeology, and materials science, immediately began a rigorous examination of both the geode and the ring. Initial tests confirmed the ring's extraordinary durability and resistance to damage. Standard tools used for mineral extraction were unable to make even the slightest impression on its surface, leading to the designation of the ring as unbreakable. The exact process by which the ring became encased in the geode remains a subject of intense speculation. One theory suggests that the ring was introduced into the hydrothermal environment where the geode formed, becoming trapped as the mineral layers crystallized around it. Another possibility is that the ring was created and placed within the geode by an unknown advanced civilization with capabilities far beyond our current understanding. As the team continued their investigation, they encountered several unique challenges. The remote location and harsh conditions of the Gobi Desert made prolonged study difficult, necessitating the transport of the geode and ring to a more controlled environment for detailed analysis. This move required careful planning and coordination to ensure the preservation of the artifact's integrity. What secrets did scientists uncover during the ring's examination? How does this discovery challenge our understanding of ancient history? The scientific examination of the ring discovered inside a geode in the Gobi Desert utilized a range of sophisticated techniques to determine its age, composition, and unique properties. These methods provided a comprehensive understanding of the artifact's origins and its remarkable durability. Radiometric dating, specifically using isotopes like carbon-14 for organic residues and uranium lead dating for the geode, helped estimate the age of the ring and the geode it was encased in. This technique relies on the decay rates of radioactive isotopes to establish the time frame. Radiocarbon dating is useful for dating items up to about 50,000 years old, while uranium lead dating can date minerals that are millions to billions of years old. Material analysis was crucial to understanding the ring's composition. Techniques like X-ray fluorescence, XRF, and laser-induced breakdown spectroscopy, LIBS, were employed to identify the elemental makeup. These methods revealed that the ring was made from an alloy containing a significant amount of an unidentified element. Scanning electron microscopy provided detailed images of the ring's surface and its microstructure. SEM analysis showed an unusually uniform and crystalline structure, contributing to the ring's extraordinary hardness and resistance to corrosion. Such a level of material sophistication is unexpected in artifacts from ancient times, implying that the creators of the ring had access to advanced technology. Isotope analysis played a pivotal role in tracing the origins of the materials used in the ring. By examining the ratios of different isotopes within the metal, researchers could determine the source of the ores and infer ancient trade routes and mining techniques. The isotopic signature indicated that the metals were sourced from diverse and distant locations, suggesting a wide network of trade or an advanced understanding of material procurement. The initial findings from these analyses were astounding. The ring's alloy consisted of metals, including a significant proportion of an element not found on Earth, contributing to its unique properties. The ring's durability was attributed to its unique composition. The unknown element, combined with platinum and iridium, formed an alloy with exceptional strength and resistance to environmental degradation. This combination of materials is not naturally occurring on Earth, leading to speculation about its origin. The microstructure analysis indicated that the alloy was formed through processes involving extreme heat and pressure, techniques not typically associated with ancient metallurgical practices. Further research into the historical context of the ring revealed potential links to ancient mythologies and cosmologies. Some researchers proposed that the ring might have been a ceremonial object with significant symbolic value. The presence of the unknown element has also fueled theories about ancient contacts with extraterrestrial beings, aligning with some interpretations of ancient texts and artifacts found in the region. The ring's enigmatic composition and the advanced techniques used to analyze it paved the way for a broader discussion on other mysterious artifacts. One such artifact is the Landshouse stone, another perplexing discovery that has baffled scientists and historians alike. Just like the ring, the Landshouse stone exhibits properties that challenge our understanding of ancient civilizations and their technological capabilities. In 1999, an extraordinary discovery was made by a local resident named Zhang Wang in the remote mountainous region of Lanzhou, Gansu Province, northwest China. This discovery, known as the Landshouse stone, has captivated the interest of both archaeologists and geologists due to its mysterious characteristics and embedded metal artifact, which some speculate may have alien origins. The Landshouse stone is a dark brown, smooth, and oval-shaped rock that measures approximately 8 centimeters in length, 6 centimeters in width, and weighs about 466 grams. Its surface is polished and smooth, with an almost glass-like finish, indicating that it had been subjected to extensive natural weathering processes. The stone's unusual characteristics and the metal artifact embedded within it have sparked widespread curiosity and debate. The most striking feature of the Landshouse stone is the metallic artifact embedded within its core. This metal object, which protrudes slightly from the stone's surface, is cylindrical and measures around 6 centimeters in length. The artifact's smooth surface and precise shape suggest that it was manufactured using advanced techniques far beyond the capabilities of ancient human civilizations. The metal's composition has been a subject of extensive study, revealing an alloy that does not match any known metalworking technologies from the period in which the stone was formed. The composition of the Landshaus stone itself is another point of intrigue. Initial analysis identified the primary material as a type of chalcedony, a microcrystalline form of quartz. Chalcedony is known for its durability and resistance to weathering, which could explain the stone's well-preserved condition despite its ancient origins. However, what sets the Landshaus stone apart from other chalcedony samples is the presence of unusual mineral inclusions and an overall composition that does not perfectly align with typical chalcedony found in the region. The embedded metal artifact has been subjected to various tests to determine its origin and composition. Spectroscopic analysis indicated that the metal is a complex alloy, primarily composed of iron, nickel, and several trace elements, including a small percentage of rare earth metals. This composition is atypical for naturally occurring metals and suggests a synthetic origin. The exact process used to create this alloy remains unknown, and no known ancient or modern metallurgical techniques can account for its unique properties. The possibility of the artifact having extraterrestrial origins has been proposed by several researchers. This theory is supported by the unusual composition of the metal and the precise engineering evident in its construction. Some have speculated that the Landshaus stone could be a fragment of an ancient spacecraft or a piece of technology left behind by an advanced civilization that visited Earth in the distant past. While this idea remains highly speculative, it has fueled significant interest and debate within the scientific community. The Landshaus stone's discovery has raised numerous questions about its origin and purpose. How did a manufactured metal object become embedded in a stone that formed millions of years ago? What was the function of the metallic artifact, and who or what created it? These questions have prompted a wide range of hypotheses, from natural geological processes to ancient advanced civilizations and extraterrestrial visitors. The location of the stone's discovery adds another layer of complexity to the mystery. Landshaus is situated in a region with a rich geological history, characterized by significant tectonic activity and diverse mineral deposits. The mountainous terrain and harsh climate have preserved many ancient geological formations, making it a prime location for discovering unusual and well-preserved artifacts. However, the specific conditions that led to the formation of the Landshaus stone and the embedding of the metallic artifact remain unclear. One theory suggests that the metal object was introduced into the chalcedony during its formation in a hydrothermal environment. Hydrothermal processes, which involve the circulation of hot, mineral-rich water through rock formations, can create unique and highly durable mineral deposits. If the metal artifact were present in the hydrothermal fluids, it could have become encapsulated within the chalcedony as it crystallized. The growing chalcedony crystals in this scenario, while plausible, do not fully explain the artifact's advanced construction and composition. Another possibility is that the Landshaus stone was formed through a process of sedimentation and lithification, where sediments accumulate and compress over time to form solid rock. In this scenario, the metal artifact could have been introduced into the sediment before it lithified into chalcedony. This would require the presence of the metal object in the environment at the time of the sediment deposition, raising further questions about the artifact's age and origin. What revelations did scientists uncover during their in-depth analysis of the Landshaus stone? How do these discoveries redefine our understanding of ancient technology? Upon its discovery, the Landshaus stone was immediately transported to the National Land Resources Bureau of China for preliminary analysis. The initial examination focused on identifying the stone's basic composition and the nature of the embedded metal artifact. Using techniques such as X-ray fluorescence, XRF, and scanning electron microscopy, SEM, researchers were able to determine that the primary material of the stone was chalcedony, a microcrystalline form of quartz. However, the presence of unusual mineral inclusions within the chalcedony hinted at a more complex formation process. The metallic artifact embedded in the stone was subjected to a detailed metallurgical analysis. Spectroscopic studies revealed that the metal was an alloy primarily composed of iron and nickel, with trace amounts of rare earth elements such as yttrium and gadolinium. This composition was highly unusual and did not match any known natural or man-made alloys from the period when the stone was formed. To gain further insights into the stone's origin, researchers employed advanced analytical techniques. Isotopic analysis was conducted to determine the age of the chalcedony, revealing that it had formed approximately 300 million years ago. This finding raised significant questions about the age and origin of the embedded metal artifact, which appeared to be of a much more recent technological origin. High-resolution imaging techniques, including transmission electron microscopy, (TM), and atomic force microscopy, (AFM), were used to study the interface between the chalcedony and the metal artifact. These studies revealed a seamless integration of the metal within the crystalline structure of the chalcedony, suggesting that the metal had been present during the initial formation of the stone. This seamless integration indicated that the artifact had not been artificially inserted into the stone at a later date. Next up, the story of another mysterious artifact awaits, the Wolfseg iron. Like the Landshaus stone, it poses significant questions about our understanding of history and technology. What was discovered about this ancient cube of iron? How does it compare to the findings of the Landshaus stone? In 1886, a peculiar artifact was discovered in Austria that would become known as the Wolfseg iron. This artifact was found in a lignite block at a foundry in Skondorf near Vöcklabruck. The discovery was made by a workman named Riedel, who was employed at the Braun iron foundry. While breaking up the lignite block for fuel, Riedel came across an unusual object embedded within it. The artifact was later identified as a small cuboid iron mass, and its origins have remained a topic of debate and speculation for over a century. The lignite block in which the Wolfseg iron was found dates back to the Tertiary period, approximately 20 million years ago. Lignite, also known as brown coal, is a soft, brownish-black sedimentary rock formed from naturally compressed peat. The fact that this iron artifact was found embedded in such ancient material immediately raised questions about its origin and how it came to be encased in the lignite. The artifact itself is roughly rectangular, measuring about 6.5 by 4.3 by 3.2 centimeters and weighing around 785 g. Its surface is smooth, with a few grooves and indentations suggesting it had been machined or worked on. The iron cube is coated with a thin layer of rust, indicating its metallic composition. Initial examinations conducted by various researchers revealed that the iron cube was not a natural formation but had been artificially manufactured. The first scientific investigation of the Wolfseg iron was conducted by Dr. Adolf Gerlt, a mining engineer, who presented his findings to the Natural History Society of Bonn in 1886. Gerlt's initial assessment noted that the artifact was coated with a thin layer of rust typical of iron objects exposed to the elements. He also observed that the object had a specific gravity of 7.75, consistent with that of iron. Further analysis of the Wolfseg iron was conducted by geologists and metallurgists who sought to determine its exact composition and origin. The artifact was subjected to a series of tests, including spectroscopic analysis, which revealed that it was composed primarily of iron with traces of nickel and other elements. This composition is typical of meteoric iron, leading some researchers to speculate that the artifact might have an extraterrestrial origin. However, the shape and apparent machining marks on the Wolfseg iron suggested that it had been manufactured rather than being a naturally occurring piece of meteoric iron. This led to the hypothesis that the artifact was an out-of-place artifact, OOP art, an object that appears to be out of context with the known archaeological and historical record. The implications of this hypothesis are significant, as it suggests the possibility of advanced technology existing far earlier than current historical timelines suggest. Despite the initial excitement and interest in the Wolfseg iron, further scientific examination has been limited. The artifact was reportedly lost for a period, only to resurface later in the collection of the Heimathaus Museum in Vöcklabruck. During its time in the museum, the artifact has been examined sporadically, with some researchers suggesting that it might be a piece of ancient machinery or a tool from a lost civilization. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Wolfseg iron is the context in which it was found. The lignite block dating back 20 million years poses a significant challenge to conventional archaeological understanding. If the artifact is indeed man-made, it suggests that technologically advanced humans or another intelligent species existed on Earth far earlier than currently accepted. This has led to various theories, ranging from the artifact being a remnant of an advanced prehistoric civilization to it being an alien object that somehow ended up on Earth. Another possibility is that the artifact is the result of a more recent contamination, where a modern object somehow became embedded in the ancient lignite. However, this theory is less favored due to the pristine condition of the lignite block and the lack of evidence for such contamination. The characteristics of the Wolfseg iron continue to puzzle researchers. Its precise machined appearance is not easily explained by natural geological processes. The grooves and indentations on its surface suggest that it was subjected to some form of machining or tooling. Additionally, the specific gravity and composition of the iron further complicate the mystery, as they align with both meteoric and manufactured iron. The Wolfseg iron remains one of the most enigmatic artifacts ever discovered. Its presence in a lignite block dating back millions of years raises questions about the history of technology and civilization on Earth. What scientific controversies have emerged from the study of the Wolfseg iron, and why have efforts been made to suppress such enigmatic artifacts throughout history? The discovery of artifacts like the Wolfseg iron and the Landshau stone has often been met with mysterious efforts to hide and suppress these findings. These concealment efforts raise critical questions about the motivations behind such actions and the power dynamics at play. One of the primary reasons for the suppression of these artifacts is the control of knowledge and information. Throughout history, knowledge has been a powerful tool, and those in control of this information wield significant influence. Suppressing evidence of advanced ancient technologies or extraterrestrial origins could be a means of maintaining the status quo and preventing shifts in power dynamics. Another significant reason for the suppression of such artifacts is the potential fear of public reaction. Discoveries that challenge established historical narratives and scientific understandings can cause widespread panic, confusion, and skepticism. Authorities may fear that revealing such information could undermine public trust in institutions and provoke social unrest. Additionally, many of these artifacts challenge not only scientific understandings but also deeply held religious and cultural beliefs. The revelation of advanced technologies or extraterrestrial contact in ancient times could conflict with religious doctrines and cultural histories, prompting efforts to suppress such information to avoid cultural upheaval. The history of archaeological discoveries is replete with instances where significant artifacts have disappeared or been deliberately concealed. The Piri Reis map, created in 1513 by the Ottoman Admiral Piri Reis, is one of the most famous examples of an artifact that challenges historical narratives. The map depicts parts of the world with surprising accuracy, including the coastlines of Antarctica, which was supposedly unknown at the time. The map was lost for centuries and rediscovered in 1929. Some speculate that its suppression was due to its potential implications about pre-Columbian transoceanic contact, which could challenge the accepted history of global exploration. Another example is the Antikythera mechanism, discovered in 1901 in a shipwreck off the coast of Greece. This ancient Greek analog computer, dating back to 100 BC, suggests advanced technological knowledge far beyond what was believed to exist in ancient Greece. The mechanism was largely ignored for decades, and only recently has it been thoroughly studied, revealing its true significance. Similarly, the Baghdad battery, found in the 1930s near Baghdad, Iraq, consists of a clay jar with an iron rod and copper cylinder inside. Some believe it could have been used as a galvanic cell to produce electricity. Despite its potential implications for the understanding of ancient technology, the artifact has not received significant attention and remains largely out of the public eye. The Dropa stones, allegedly discovered in the Bayan Har Mountains on the border between China and Tibet in 1938, are said to be a series of circular stone discs with tiny hieroglyphic-like markings. The stones reportedly tell the story of a spacecraft that crashed on Earth 12,000 years ago. However, the authenticity of the Dropa stones has been widely disputed, and they have never been exhibited in any museum, leading to suspicions of deliberate suppression. The London hammer, discovered in London, Texas, in 1936, is an iron hammer encased in a rock formation estimated to be over 400 million years old. The hammer's presence in such ancient rock raises significant questions about the timeline of human technology. Despite its potential importance, the artifact has not been extensively studied by mainstream science, leading to claims of suppression. In the 1930s, Fossilized human footprints were reportedly found alongside dinosaur tracks in the Paluxy riverbed near Glen Rose, Texas. These tracks, if authentic, would challenge the conventional timeline of human and dinosaur existence. However, the tracks have been largely dismissed by mainstream scientists and are not prominently featured in scientific discourse, suggesting an effort to suppress or discredit the findings. The Landshouse stone and the Wolfseg iron are just the beginning. What other mysterious artifacts have surfaced that challenge our understanding of history? How do they compare to these enigmatic finds? In Spain, a remarkable discovery was made in the megalithic tombs at Valencina de la Concepción. Archeologists unearthed crystal weapons, including intricately crafted crystal arrowheads and an exquisite dagger blade. These items, made from an unknown crystal material, showcase an extraordinary level of craftsmanship that suggests advanced skill and techniques. The origins of the crystal material remain a mystery, prompting questions about the resources and technology available to the society that created them. The Atlantis ring, discovered in 1860 in the Valley of the Kings, Egypt, is another enigmatic artifact. This ring features intricate sacred geometry inscribed on its surface, believed to hold mystical properties. Howard Carter, the archaeologist famous for discovering King Tutankhamun's tomb, made a secret replica of the ring and reportedly wore it as a talisman for protection. The ring is said to emit a powerful energy field, which has fueled legends and speculation about its origins and purpose. The combination of its mysterious inscriptions and the associated legends continues to captivate researchers and enthusiasts, adding to the intrigue of ancient advanced knowledge and technology.